Something a little different today. I'm just thinking about writing as the most impudent, the most probably outrageous thing, a wager anyone can do. Life is full of things that we cannot explain, so to speak, black swans. But despite all that, we are saying when we write something, it becomes understandable, organizable, analyzable. We can analyze it and say whether what we have written is correct or not. It started with cuneiform tablets, clay tablets, back in the Sumerian times, 3,000 to 4,000 years BC. And back then, people used to record the length of a field, who owes what to whom. It was record keeping, basically. Then came the stories, the legends, story of Gilgamesh, a king's struggle with fate, and his friend Enkidu, one of the oldest stories in the world. And in a way, we still continue that story, especially when we write novels, stories. We play God, we recreate the world in terms of these stories, characters, what happens to the characters, stuff that at some level we just make it up, on another level it's us, what we are writing about. And all the way to technical and business writing, and where it becomes instrumental that we do it right. There's an adaptation aspect to it. There's a pragmatic aspect to it. It may become a matter of life and death. Remember that plane that landed in Hudson River years ago? Captain Sully, thanks to his supreme talent, skills, well-honed and trained skills, and as well as that of his co-pilot, people were saved. And how was Captain Sully and the whole crew trained? Through technical manuals, of course. So it has this practical aspect, but still philosophy is lurking there, even underneath the technical writing documents, because what we are saying is we can develop a procedure that would work. We can look at the chaos, something, a system, a gadget that's not immediately accessible, and we can make it accessible. We can develop an algorithm, a formula, a path for others to follow to achieve certain results. And that in itself is a lot to wager, a lot to bet. And it's a lot, there's a lot of attitude there. A writer, if he or she doesn't have that attitude that we can understand, explain, share and transfer, communicate how things work, then writing is just a lot of sounds, gibberish. It doesn't make any sense at all. But I find myself, both as a professional writer, exercising this freedom, this gift, this privilege, really. That's what writing is. And also I'm always kind of amazed at myself, at my dare, at my ego, that I believe I can do this. I can understand the world, record it, and I can invite others to follow what I have written. There's a lot of responsibility there. So those are my thoughts today about our noble craft. There's something elitist about it, Since the early days of Sumer, Akkad, those ancient civilizations of Mesopotamia, scribes, people, clerks, who chiseled on those clay tablets all those information in ancient cities like Uruk, Nineveh, and they were the self-chosen ones, and so I think it's the same path, same tradition that we writers, whether we are creative writers, technical writers, business writers, we carry the torch still today, making a bet, wager, that we can make this whole world, this crazy world, a place where things are more bearable because they are more understandable. It's not a secret and total mystery to us anymore. So at the end of the day, the only mystery is the mystery of writing the symbols and communication itself. I'll leave you with those thoughts, whether they mean anything, whether they are worth anything or not, on a rainy, chilly day. And I see you in the next video.